If you spend any time on Reddit, then you know my the asshole posts are basically a genre of their own. While most of these posts are about someone's messy roommate or someone's wedding or someone cheating, I found one that's a little different. Now this one's about murder. It's about broken fate and a god that lives in someone's bloodline forever. Now you see, I haven't played Elden Ring. I don't really know the lore. I don't know the characters. I basically know nothing about the game. However, I do know a good Reddit story. This one's crazy. Now, in this video, I'm reacting blindly. I'm really trying to figure out, is this girl the villain of her own story? Or did she do the only thing that made sense? Now, I can't guarantee I'll get it right. This is a new format for me. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe, and maybe I'll turn this into a series. Let's get right into the video. Am I the asshole for orchestrating my own brother's murder to stop our family's god from using our bodies forever? Okay. Posted by Ranni Throwaway 02. Oh my god. Okay. Some background, because this is going to sound insane without context. My family doesn't really die. There's a god who runs in our bloodline, and when the current host, usually one of us kids, gets too old or inconvenient, she just moves into the next one. Rinse, repeat forever. I watched what this did to my older sister. She stopped being a person. She became a vessel that everyone worshipped and nobody actually loved. Everyone around her acted like she mattered, but none of them were talking. Damn, what the fuck am I? What's going on? I'm having like a bad day. Everyone around her acted like she mattered, but none of them were talking to her anymore. They were talking to the thing wearing her. I was next in line, okay? So a while back, I made a decision nobody in my family knows was mine. I made my own. I had my own twin brother assassinated. Your twin brother? Okay. Not because I hated him, because his death was the only way to break the succession before it could reach either of us. The order was supposed to happen in meant he had to go first for the rest of the plan to work at all. Then I went further. I shattered my own fate on purpose in front of everyone. So the god literally cannot come back through me either. What is that? Yo, just for context, I haven't played the game. I have not played the game, so I actually don't know what she's talking about. I shattered my own fate on purpose. Okay. So she killed the brother and she fucked up shit for herself. Okay. My mother has not been the same since. My whole homeland thinks I'm the reason everything fell apart. And honestly, they're not wrong. I just don't think I'm sorry for it the way they want me to be. Okay. So in her head, she did the best thing possible for her and her people, but everyone hates her for it because it's something that has been done in her family forever. Okay. I'm not going to pretend I feel great about the brother thing. I think about it more than I let on. But I also watched what living forever as someone's puppet did to my sister, and I decided nobody else in my bloodline is doing that ever again. Not me, not whoever comes after me. Am I the asshole? Okay. Edit. Since people are asking, no, my mother does not know it was me. She thinks it just happened. I've let her believe that. What? You just said everyone hates you, but you never told her? Sus. Update 6 months later. That post that post did a lot more than I expected. Some of you said I was a monster. Some of you said I did what needed to be done. Both fair, honest, and I've sat with both. Update on where things stand. Since I broke my own fate, I've been effectively erased from my homeland's official history. People pretend I don't exist, which is easier for everyone, including me some days. My mother, meanwhile, has completely lost herself trying to force a succession to happen anyways through someone else entirely, using resources, people, and plans I only found out about recently, some of which involve me without my knowledge. Here's the part I haven't told anyone. Since the fallout, I've started building something of my own quietly. I have a knight who's sworn himself to me completely, no questions asked, even though I've never told him the full plan. I don't think he's even asked. What? Wait. And I don't think he'd ask even if I offered to. I have a I have a scholar who's been with me since I was a kid and knows exactly what I'm building towards. Probably better than I do most days, okay? And most recently, someone new, an outsider from entirely outside our system who wandered into all of this without knowing what they were walking into. I feel a little bad about that last part, a little. I'm guessing the outsider is like if I played the game, that would be me, our character. Okay, 9 month. Full transparency now because it's about to become obvious anyway, and I'd rather you hear it from me. Everything I've done, the brother shattering my fate and fallout with my mother, all of it was step one of a much bigger plan. I didn't want to just remove myself from the succession. There's a throne coming. The entire war is currently being fought over, and I want to take it and rule it completely differently than anyone in my family has ever done. Cold, quiet. No God pulling the strings from inside someone's chest. No blind faith demanded of anyone who didn't ask for it. Just me on my own terms. Finally free of the thing that hollowed out my sister. Wow. So basically she killed her brother and shattered her fate to take over the throne that everyone wants just so she can do things her own way. Something's not adding up here. Okay, let's continue. To get there, I needed someone to do something I couldn't do myself. Deliver a killing blow to my own mother. Damn! At the right moment, in the right place, when the timing would matter most. I recruited the outsider to eventually be that person without telling them the full weight of what I was asking of them. They agreed to help me before they understood what helping me would ultimately cost them and who it would cost. She's just killing her whole fucking family. She's going Itachi on them. I know how that sounds. I do. I've turned it over my head more nights than I'd admit to any of you, and I still don't have a clean answer for it. I just know I'd rather be the one who did the hard thing than let it happen to someone else the way it happened to my sister. Okay, that's hypocritical. You're making the outsider do your dirty work though. So you're using someone else to I know you're doing it for according to your greater cause, but damn. Final update. The plan worked. The bloodline cycle is broken for good. No one will ever be trapped the way my sister was again. Not through me, not through anyone who comes after. I have exactly what I set out to build, a small, quiet, empty world of my own, far away from all of it. No war, no gods, no one demanding anything of me that I didn't choose to give. I asked the outsider to stay and rule it with me once I was over. Genuinely asked this time. Not manipulated, not maneuvered into. I think. I've asked myself that more than once and I still land on yes. They said yes too. I still don't fully know if that makes what I did to get here okay. I got the ending I wanted. I'm just not sure. Wanted and deserved are the same thing. My mother's gone. My brother's been gone for years now, longer than he was ever actually alive in the years I remember him. It's quiet where I am. It's quiet where I am now. Sometimes quiet feels like peace. Sometimes on the wrong night, I just feel like what's left over after everything else was spent. Am I the asshole now that you have the full story? Damn. I see. So she freed her family from this curse, but to do that, she had to kill her loved ones, like her brother, her twin brother, not just her brother, her twin brother, and then she also killed her mother. From an outsider, I haven't played the game. I'm just getting some information based on the story that AI generated for me. But I think she did the right thing. But who's the outsider? I'm pretty sure the outsider is gonna be like me. I don't know. Well, regardless, let me know if you enjoyed this type of content. This is like I'm trying this for the first time, and if you guys like enjoy it, I'll do more. I just love watching like Reddit stories like these, especially on YouTube. So I thought I'd create something different. But let me know. Peace.